Hello, my YouTube family and friends. I'm back. We did it. Another end of Friday. End of work day for a Friday. Back at the weekend again. Well, had a good day today. As I shared, I have not uploaded it yet, but as I shared in my video during my lunch time, just had a little difficult day today. Thinking about my late husband and just been boo-hooing somewhat today, but I'm good now. I think I'm good now. But it's, as I stated previously, it's no rhyme or reason. It just happens. And so I just have to waddle my way through it, because now one thing though, I am proud of myself, and I can say this is because I haven't stopped or anything. We've actually accomplished a lot, more than I would have ever thought I could accomplish. God has helped me, so I'm not complaining, and I'm not, putting myself down, but at the same time, I feel like, of course, somebody said, grief is a process. It's a process. It's no timeline on it. You can't say, well, I'll be okay at this certain time of the year or this month or whatever. No, that's not how it works. You just gotta go ask the Lord to help you through it. That's all you have to do. So through Jesus, with God, I can, and I'm gonna make it through. I know. It's just, I was telling my supervisor, it's just such a big void, and some people deal with it differently. Like his family, they don't really want to talk about it, but the truth of the matter is, he's no longer here with us. So it's just like, and I know what it's also due in part to, we were just so close knit. When COVID came, we were close anyway. But when COVID happened, we were super close then, because we were, just sitting at home, eating all day and laughing and playing with joking around with each other. And and then when we had to, he didn't have to go back in the office, but when I had to go back in the office, right before I got sick, all of us got sick, with COVID, it was, I remember not liking that, and I remember telling him, I'm like, and he said, yeah, he was like joking with me, because he was like, yeah, I don't have to go, I'm always working from home. But I was like, yeah, because I had actually, I was thinking, actually that I was going to be at home for a while, but the job that I was working at, they were like, nope, no, we want y'all back in the office. And so they did it like a transition or whatever. So you worked in the, I think it was like a few days, I forget what they called it, but it was like a Monday, Tuesday, you work from home, and then, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday you work from in the office. So I didn't like none of it, because I didn't like that job. So they were trying to figure out ways to appease us, and I was like, no, I don't want to be here at all. And I just didn't like the job anymore, seemed like, but because I had really gotten comfortable working from home, and I love that, we could eat, I could fix my food, fix my dinner, and I just had a whole little system going there. And I was there with my late husband, and everybody was all together. It was, I was like, everybody's good, And then when I got that email, which my late husband, he had told me, he said, you're not gonna be able to stay at home. I said, no, they're gonna see that we still can work good from home. And he said, nope. He said, you're gonna eventually have to go back in the office. And I'm like, oh. And I knew he was right, but I just, I didn't want to admit it. But anyway, it was sort of funny. But he was like, yeah, you might as well face the fact that you're gonna have to go back in the office. And I eventually, and Lord have mercy. When I went back in, little did I know that was going to change. It was going to change our whole household, going back in that office. So, I think that's why, that job, of course, God had already, ordained everything, but, or ordered my steps. But I believe that's why, the people at the job, they were so whatever, because I feel like they felt bad, because what happened and stuff, because like I said, we were doing really good, washing our hands, this, that, and the other. And so I had a lot of guilt on me, which I had to ask God to remove from me, because I was, I felt some type of way, taking that sickness back home to my family. But, it was almost it was nothing I could do, because, I got sick. I got sick from somebody's negligence. And so, it's just what happened. And I'm not blaming nobody, but that's just what happened. But, because like I said, we were doing fine and feeling good. And then, like I said, your whole life can change instantly. That's why people out here, they got their mind on everything else but Jesus. They out here right now, they trying to figure out, how they gonna party tonight, how they gonna party this weekend, how much liquor they gonna drink this weekend, and I don't even know what the term is, but how much they gonna get busted, or what, I don't even know what the word is. How much they gonna drink is what I'm referring to. And worried about all this silly just mess, when we need to have our man on Jesus, because time is winding up, y'all. Time is winding up. And so it's just, it's really important for us to do what we're supposed to do according to the word of God. And he's gonna take care of us, he's gonna help us, but we gotta do our part. So I just wanted to hop on here. I've made it home, and I'm gonna get in here and get these, make sure they got something good to eat tonight, and get some rest. But again, today was a little difficult for me. I've been, I thank God for understanding supervisor, and because sometimes when people have never been through stuff, they're like, get out of my face, I don't want to hear that, my life good. But it was totally it's totally not that way. And I just really appreciate her, and just being so nice and understanding. And she had told me, she said, take all the time you need. So you can come in here and cry while I work. And that really warms my heart, because, that's what you need to hear. That's what we need to hear when we're going through stuff and having a hard day, thinking about a loved one that's gone on. That's what we need to hear. Not someone, belittling us or telling us to, okay, get back to work. It really makes a big difference. It does. So I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for the people who God has placed me around. Like I said, I was telling her, they've all been so supportive and encouraging, and just really, what I needed, in my time of need. So I appreciate that. And she was like, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. But I just wanted to share that, because I like being transparent on this channel. We gotta be transparent. We gotta be, able to. That's how we can be used by Jesus. Quit trying to, and that's why I was telling her. I said, I feel like I'm tough, but sometimes I feel like I'm not tough. I feel like I'm not strong like I should be. And I know it's gonna take some time, because it was 2021, and it's been let's see, I think I told her it's been 2 years, but yeah, I think that's right, because he passed away October 6th of 2021, and 2022, 2023. Yeah, because we ain't made it to October yet. So yeah, it's been 2 years. So yeah, but it literally, it feels like he's been gone 10 years. I mean, it does, because it just, I don't know, it just feels like that. It feels like he's been gone longer than that. But and it just still hurts, because like I said, he was just a good person. And I'm learning how to navigate things on my own. That's what I was telling her, is I feel like I've accomplished a lot, or with God's help, because both daughters have graduated now. When he was living, they hadn't graduated. That's an accomplishment. And of course, I owe everything to Jesus. It was all because of him. But and then us moving here, so me selling the house, and a lot of stuff I had to just do on my own because I didn't have any help. I mean, the Lord helped me, but I didn't have any family or anything, because a lot of times when people don't understand what you're dealing with, they don't want to be a part of it. They're like, are you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm actually the best I've ever been. But again, can't waste your energy on trying to convince people of something that you already know. You just keep moving, keep going, and let the Lord do the rest. He'll deal with them. He'll deal with them on his terms. But it's not our place to try to get them to figure out what we're trying to tell them, because you'll go crazy doing that. I'll go crazy doing that. So I'm just like, you either understand or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know, you just don't know. So again, my hair, y'all, is so gray. It is so gray, and that's how it's so crazy, because he used to always dye his hair. And me and him both was dyeing our hair, and he was saying that he said he would dye his jet black, and his was just gray. It was wavy gray and black. And he said every time I dye my hair, it gets even grayer. And then he just left. He would just leave it alone. And I've been tempted to dye my hair, but I'm just like, why? Because it's gonna come back even more gray. So I just leave it alone. And I think before it's over with, it's gonna the black that you see, that gray is going to overpower it, I think, before it's over with. So I'm just going to leave it alone, because it's nothing I can do. I like to make it colorful, but I'm just like, whatever. I'm gonna roll with the gray, because that's wisdom. So anyway, I'm thankful for that. So y'all, I'm thankful. Thank you all for watching this channel. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for encouraging me. I pray I always encourage you all. I try to come on here every day and encourage, because it actually helps me. It helps me. And so just pray for me. Pray my strength in the Lord. I've been fasting, attempting, and I'm not bragging about it, but I just want to share this in case somebody else is going through it. But been asking the Lord, just to lead me. And it seems like every time when I try to do it on my own, I don't do good, And I distinctly remember the 21-day Daniel fast that I did before my late husband was called home. And that fast, y'all, I'm telling you, when I tell you that was straight from heaven. And I was searching the internet, and I came, because I was like, Lord, I don't even know how to fast. And I came across somebody talking about Daniel fast, and it just really got my attention. And I never did it before, because I was always throwing food down my mouth. And I was like, hey, I want to do this, And I did it. I didn't struggle. I didn't have, and that's how I know. That's why I'm just, I'm just going to lay it all at the feet of Jesus. It seemed like I said, every time when I try to do something on my own, I don't, especially with that, I don't do good. So you got to be led, and I know, it's good for us to fast. We need to fast, to free strongholds and all that. But we got to make sure that we're doing the right fast and how we're being led. And the Lord, he knows. He gives us grace and mercy. So y'all just pray for me. Again, I pray you always hear Jesus speaking through me and not just me. I love you, but remember, Jesus loves you so much more. You already know the best is still yet to come for you and for me. God bless you. God keep you. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.